Imagine being, like, totally stuck at the bottom, always overlooked, barely making ends meet, no real way up.
Yeah, just grinding away.
And then bam, you stumble onto this secret path, an unfair advantage, really, and suddenly you're on your way to being the strongest around.
It's a classic setup, but the way it unfolds here is pretty wild.
Totally. So today, we're doing a deep dive into exactly that kind of journey. We're digging into our listener sources on King Jin Hyuk.
Right. Our mission, basically, is to pull out the key moments, the surprising facts, the narrative beats that took him from this forgotten D-rank hunter to something else entirely.
Something much more. Get ready for, well, a story packed with twists, unique power-ups, and a hero who kind of redefines being in the know in this world of monsters and magic.
Definitely. It's quite a ride.
Okay, so let's set the scene first. We're in a world where power is everything. Right?
Absolutely. Hunters, guilds, ranks.
Yeah.
It's all about strength.
I'm King Jin Hyuk. He's D rank. That's the lowest tier. Basically, he gets the leftovers, the dangerous cleanup jobs nobody else wants.
Yeah, zero recognition. And for 3 whole years, his level hasn't moved.
No.
Stuck. He's living the reality. No power. You get stepped on.
But then the turning point, he hears this weird sound in his apartment.
And finds a shimmering portal in his attic, of all places.
Just pops up.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. It's an exclusive dungeon. Like, tailor-made for him, almost. The monsters inside, they can't see him.
Wait, really? They can't see him?
Nope. Can't cross over into his world either. And every single reward, every monster kill, every treasure, all his solo.
That's incredibly convenient. An insane advantage.
The ultimate underdog cheat code, right? His unique shot to level up without any competition or danger spilling over.
So he jumps right in.
Doesn't even hesitate. Grabs a baseball bat, just, an ordinary aluminum bat.
Okay, low tech. Yeah.
Very. And he faces his first goblin. He figures out pretty quick he can use the attic as a safe zone. Pop in, swing, pop out.
Smart.
And it works. After 3 years of nothing, killing that one goblin levels him up instantly.
Wow. It must have felt amazing.
Oh, absolutely. Immediate proof this portal thing is real, it works. And then the kicker. He finds out a single goblin corpse sells for, like, 3 million won.
3 million for one goblin.
Yep. For a guy who's picking up scraps, that's life-changing money right there.
Okay, so he's got gold fever now, basically.
Pretty much. But trying to sell it throws him into the deep end of the hunter market. He's totally clueless.
Right, he can't just walk into a shop, I guess.
Well, he tries. But the merchant needs the dungeon location. Where'd you hunt this? And Jin Hyuk just knows he can't reveal that. Absolutely not.
Good instinct.
And it gets reinforced, like, immediately. Some guys from the Black Dragon Guild, a really powerful guild storeman.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there's furious someone poached a kill on their turf. And Jin Hyuk watches them just brutally beat down another hunter who snuck into their area.
Oof. Harsh lesson.
Super harsh. It slams home the reality. Keep the dungeon secret, find another way to sell, a much, much sneakier way.
Which points him towards
The black market.
Makes sense. So gears up, learns his lesson.
He does. Adapts fast. Gets a teleportation stone, an emergency escape back to his attic. Smart.
Definitely need an escape plan.
And a monster tracking compass. Basic model, 50-meter radius. Then he dives back in.
Time for some serious goblin slaying?
Oh, yeah. He goes on a tear in the goblin labyrinth. Just racks up levels like crazy, finally making progress.
Filling up that inventory.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's about full. Compass points to one more target. Looks like a big goblin on the tracker. Perfect, bit of extra cash.
All right, final boss goblin time.
He thinks so. He sets up an ambush, swings the bat hard, and connects with a short man. Not a goblin.
Oops.
Big oops. The guy is furious, shouting in a language Jin Hyuk doesn't understand. Turns out he's a dwarf.
A dwarf, like a fantasy novel dwarf.
Exactly. Mythical race, totally unexpected. There's a necklace involved that helps translate, thankfully. And the dwarf, he gets fixated on the bat.
The cheap aluminum bat.
Yeah. He thinks it's made of orichalcum, this super rare legendary metal.
Wait, he mistakes aluminum for orichalcum?
He does. And this is where things get wild. The dwarf takes the bat, works on it, and transforms it.
Transforms it how?
It becomes a legendary baseball bat.
Yeah.
S-grade durability. And get this, automatic retrieval. It's bound to Jin Hyuk now. Comes back to him automatically.
Whoa. So an ordinary object becomes legendary because this ancient being thought it was special.
Kind of amazing, right? It challenges where power comes from. Is
Yeah.
it inherent? Or is it about perception, craftsmanship, maybe even belief?
That's a really cool twist.
I don't know.
Okay, legendary bat acquired. But he still needs to sell the goblin stuff.
Right. Cash flow problem. So he uses one of those shady business cards you find lying around in the hunter world. Finds the black market.
Okay, entering the underworld.
Meets this guy, Lai
Ah.
Junchu. Loan shark, black market dealer type. Jin Hyuk pulls out his haul. 20 goblin corpses.
20. That's a lot.
Yeah, the dealer's eyes kind of bulge. The quality's perfect too.
Yeah.
But then laying out all that fresh kill, it's like ringing a dinner bell.
Oh. For what?
2 massive orcs show up.
Mm.
Way stronger than Jin Hyuk at this point. Drawn by the scent.
Okay, bad situation. He's totally outclassed.
Looks like it. The first orc charges, swings this huge axe. Jin Hyuk's dead, right?
Yeah, probably.
But the bat, the new legendary bat, just zips out of his inventory on its own, blocks the hit, perfect parry.
Automatic retrieval and defense.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
This presence detection effect, it saved his life. Total game changer.
Wow, okay. So the bat fights for him.
Not exactly fights for him, but it protects him. Comes when needed. It gives him the opening. And with this newfound power, this confidence boost, he actually takes down both orcs.
Both of them, seriously.
Seriously. And the level jump, huge. He goes from level 24 straight to 36 in one fight.
That's insane progression.
Tells you how much his unique situation is snowballing. And then he's smart about it. He negotiates with the black market guy, gets 15% more profit on everything. Goblins and the way more valuable orcs.
Learning the business side too, good for him.
Definitely. So, flush with cash and confidence, he goes back to the dwarf.
Ah, the bat maker. What's he bring him?
Beer and soju. Loads of it. The dwarf is still convinced aluminum is orcum, and apparently soju hits the spot.
Okay.
So in exchange for the booze, and maybe feeling a bit indebted for the orichalcum bat mishap, the dwarf gives Jin Hyuk a quest.
A quest from a dwarf, what is it?
My frill ore, another legendary material, super lightweight, great for armor.
All right, so new mission. Where does he find mithril?
Second floor of the dungeon labyrinth, the dogs and skeletons area. He finds a warp point too, which makes travel between floors way easier.
Convenient. Good loot on floor 2?
Oh yeah. He calculates that killing just like 25 of these monster dogs could net him 200 million won.
Whoa. The money's getting serious now.
For sure. But then he hits the skeletons. Annoying enemies.
Yeah.
Can't sell their bodies. Got to break their cores specifically. Kind of tedious.
Sounds like a grind.
It is. But that grind pays off. Killing all those skeletons pushes him over the edge to level 100.
Level 100, that means.
Class change time. Finally.
Okay, prediction time. He's been bashing things with a bat, fighting orcs. Gotta be a warrior, right? Or maybe a berserker.
That's what you'd think. That's probably what he thought. But nope. The system assigns him cleric.
A cleric. A healer. Seriously, after all that fighting.
Seriously. A rare healing class. It's completely unexpected. Maybe it speaks to something deeper in him. Or maybe the system's just weird.
That is bizarre. How does he react?
Well, it is what it is. And it immediately becomes relevant. Anomaly gates start popping up outside the dungeon. The big guilds, like the Titan Guild, are actually struggling.
So they need support, even healers.
Especially rare ones, maybe. So Jin Hyuk, now officially registered as a C-rank cleric, volunteers to help.
C-rank cleric helping a top guild. That must raise some eyebrows.
Totally. And that's how he meets Lucia.
Lucia. Ushi.
She's a half-elf, platinum-ranked mercenary. Super skilled. She actually saves Jin Hyuk from a stone golem on the 3rd floor of his dungeon, which he explores later.
Okay, a powerful ally, and she's from somewhere else.
Exactly. And this is the mind-blowing part for Jin Hyuk. He realizes the dungeon isn't random. It's literally a piece of Lucia's world that somehow dimensionally shifted into his attic.
His attic is a dimensional intersection. Whoa.
Yeah. Changes everything about how he sees the portal.
Yeah.
And Lucia, she teaches him about aura.
Aura. Like mana or ki.
But sort of. Turns out his holy shield skill, the cleric skill, already used it. He just didn't know. Lucia teaches him to consciously use it, enhance attacks with holy aura, gives him skills like precision strike, unyielding.
So his cleric background influences his fighting style now.
Absolutely. It's blending his combat instincts with this unexpected magical foundation. He's becoming this weird holy brawler.
Okay, this is getting complex. He's got levels, a legendary bat, aura powers, a cleric class.
And he starts making waves. Big time.
Yeah.
He helps the Titan Guild take down a level 300 monster. Leviathan.
Level 300 as a C rank.
Exactly. He scores a massive 240 points for the guild. People are freaking out. How is this C-rank cleric doing this? It puts a huge target on his back.
Yeah, unwanted attention from other guilds, probably.
And worse, an assassin comes after him.
An assassin? Why?
Who knows? Jealousy. someone wanting his secrets. But this assassin has 900 karma.
900? What does karma mean here?
We find out soon. But 900 is astronomically evil, basically. Jin Hyuk defends himself, kills the assassin.
Okay, self-defense.
Right. But that act, killing someone with such high negative karma, triggers another change. A hidden job change.
Another one, what now?
He becomes an inquisitor.
Inquisitor, from cleric. How does that work?
It's fascinating, right? It suggests the system is reacting to his specific moral choices. Taking down extreme evil pushes him onto this unique path. It's not just about XP, it's about actions and intent.
So what can an inquisitor do?
His skills totally change. Healing becomes combat buffs. Hard skin, fighting spirit, defense charge, status resistance, things to make him tougher, hit harder.
Okay, makes sense. Less healing, more smiting.
Exactly. And he gets 2 key abilities. Discernment lets him see karma as a number, quantifies good and evil.
Like with the assassin, he could see the 900.
Presumably, yeah. Or learns to soon after. And judgment, this boosts his stats when fighting high karma enemies. Anyone over 200 karma counts as a villain.
So the more evil his opponent, the stronger he gets against them.
Precisely. His power literally scales with the wickedness he's fighting. It's a built-in justice amplifier. What does it mean when your strength is tied directly to confronting evil? It's a cool mechanic.
That's wild. Okay, so he can sense bad guys now.
And he uses it. He checks out this shady bar in a red light district, finds the barman has 300 karma.
But definitely a bad dude.
Oh, yeah. The barman poisons him, but Jin Hyuk's new status resistance saves him. Then Lucia steps in.
How does she handle it?
Intensely. Her interrogation method involves basically driving the barman insane until he spills everything.
Yikes.
Effective, I guess.
Extremely. He confesses about the Tyrant Guild and something called Elaine's elixir.
Elaine's elixir? What's that?
A nasty drug. Double stats. Makes users super powerful. But the cost.
Yeah.
It requires sacrificing countless young women. Horrific stuff. Oh, God. That's dark.
Really dark. And it hits Lucia hard. She lost a friend back in her world to something similar, the Queen's tier. So this is personal. Deeply personal.
Understandable. So they have intel on this Tyrant Guild now.
Yeah, solid intel. Jin Hyuk immediately takes it to Sang-ho, the Titan Guild leader.
And the Titans.
They declare war, full-on guild war against the Tyrant Guild. Things are escalating
But
fast.
Jin Hyuk just feeds them info.
No, he gets more involved. He forms his own guild.
His own guild already.
Yep. Teams up with Jung-dun, a former Tyrant member who hated the elixir stuff.
Yeah.
And Jun Shul, his black market buddy. Plus, Hyena, Sang-ho's secretary, joins them.
An interesting crew. What do they call themselves?
The Pantheon Guild. Nice symbolic name, right?
Yeah.
Gods overthrowing titans.
Yeah, clever. What's their goal?
Specifically to protect civilians caught in the crossfire of these guild wars. They see the chaos coming and want to be a shield for the innocent. An ethical focus.
Noble goal. So, first target, Elaine, the elixir maker.
Gotta be. Jin Hyuk confronts Elaine herself. The source describes her as a crackhead with tentacles.
Charming.
Yeah. Powered by her own dark drugs. Jin Hyuk manages to defeat her, secures her magic stone.
Magic stone, like a power core?
Sort of, but it's cursed. Fills with the grudges, the pain of all her victims.
Yeah.
Toxic thing to hold on to.
Right. Can't just use that. What does he do?
Takes it back to the dwarf, Mr. Bat Enchanter.
What does the dwarf say? More beer needed.
Huh. Maybe. But no, he recognizes the curse is serious, says it needs purification, sends Jin Hyuk on another quest, a dangerous one.
Where to this time?
The Temple of the Dragon.
Sounds important.
Very. Inside, he meets this old man. And the fascinating thing, the old man has 0 karma. Perfectly neutral. Or maybe enlightened.
0 karma. That's unusual. Who is he?
He's the examiner, the judge of the temple.
Oh.
And he sets Jin Hyuk at trial.
Fight something powerful, I bet.
There's an armored opponent, yeah. But winning isn't the point. The real test is to earn the old man's approval. By giving everything he has. Fighting with absolute resolve, pushing past his limits, even if it looks like he's losing. It's about spirit, not just victory.
A test of character, though.
Exactly. And Jin Hyuk passes. He impresses the old man.
And the reward.
The dragon god itself grants him divine power, makes him its proxy. Power equal to a god.
Wait, equal to a god? That's way beyond S rank. That's off the charts.
Completely different league. Monumental power-up. He's basically transcended the hunter system entirely.
Okay, so he's god-level powerful now. What happens when he comes back?
He returns to find the world in chaos. There's this being named Ordo.
Ordo. Another god?
Self-proclaimed god. And turns out he's the one who created the monsters in the first place. Even Tiamut, this powerful dragon, was apparently transformed by him.
The original source of the problem, what does Ordo want?
He thinks humanity is inherently self-destructive. Always fighting, always destroying. He wants to hit the reset button on the world.
Wipe everything clean.
Pretty much. And he sees Jin Hyuk with his new power and wants to make him his apostle, the one to manage the reset world, keep it peaceful under Ordo's control.
Be Ordo's puppet ruler.
Basically.
Yeah.
But Jin Hyuk's not having it. He refuses.
So God versus God proxy fight?
You got it.
Yeah.
Jin Hyuk fights Ordo, and with the dragon god's divine power backing him up, he actually wins. He defeats Ordo.
Wow. Okay. End of story. Threat neutralized.
Here's the final twist.
Yeah.
And it's a big one. Ordo, defeated, doesn't just vanish or rage. He concedes. Yeah. He basically says, okay, you beat me. Maybe you can guide humanity better than I could. And then Ordo makes Jin Hyuk the new manager of the world.
Wait, Ordo gives him the job, trusts him with the world.
Shocking, right? Completely flips the script. Ordo entrusts the future he wanted to control to the guy who just defeated him.
Yeah, it is unexpected. So Jinhee goes from D-rank nobody to literal world manager.
Incredible arc. From scraping by with a baseball bat to holding divine power and the fate of the world.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? Does that kind of absolute power have to corrupt? Or can someone like Jin Hyuk, who came from nothing and seems to genuinely care, actually use it for good?
That's the big question hanging at the end, isn't it? His journey wasn't just about levels or skills. It was about these weird side paths. The dwarf, the cleric class, the inquisitor shift.
Yeah, the unexpected allies like Lucia, the moral choices he made.
Exactly. It shows strength is more than just numbers. It's about navigating the chaos, making connections, and sticking to your principles, even when things get cosmic. His grit and maybe that core decency seem just as important as the divine power.
So, connecting it all. What does it mean when the world's fate lands on someone who started with so little, just a bat and determination? What really stands out to you listening to this about how he pulled it off? And maybe more importantly, what kind of world manager do you think he'll actually be? What does he do next?